It's been a while since I've done a rocks in a box video, so here's some rocks from the UP, and let's just get started. This first set of rocks is from the Calumet Waterworks Park. And that might be an agate. I'm not 100% sure that it's an agate. That's what I say, maybe an agate, so I call it a maggot. But if you look right along there, there's a little bit of real subtle banding, and there's quartz in the middle, which is common in agates. It's got some matrix rock, which I don't know if that's basalt maybe. If it's an agate, it's not a very good one, but it's still fun to think that it's an agate. I meant to leave this one on the beach. This is a fluorescent rock. It's cyanite with sodalite in it. The sodalite's the fluorescent part. And I'll flip the lights off and show it to you. There it is under UV light. It's not a very bright one compared to some other ones. It's not horrible or anything. It's fun. I usually just leave these on the beach because I really don't know what to do with them when I get them home. So in this case, I tumbled it. Now it's shiny. But with lights on, it's not that interesting. And I've got some better ones, so if I see somebody on the beach, I give these to them, or I just leave them in a more populated spot so somebody going a little closer to their car might find one. This one is prehnite, or some people say prenite. I never know what the correct way to pronounce it is. Good shine on it. The only problem is it usually comes in thin layers, and you've got this, I don't know, basalt or something on the back. I'm not exactly sure what that is. I'd guess basalt, but I don't know. Anyhow, I wish I could find like whole rocks of it. I picked up several that day. Here's one that's got a little better green color to it. Kind of ugly, but I haven't tumbled much of this stuff. I don't know if I've tumbled much at all, so I was kind of excited to get some and try it out. Don't know why I picked this little guy up. I mean, it's got little stripes, which are kind of interesting, but it's tiny. It's gray. It's got little stripes. Here's another prehnite. Really, really pretty. The prehnite itself is really pretty. I just wish it was a little more pure. Here's a piece of epidote that's very shiny. Epidote usually shines up really nicely, so it's kind of, not a lot of pattern on that one or anything, but I always know they get shiny, so it's fun to pick them up. Not sure what we have here, but I like that little stripe. I believe that's another piece of prehnite. There's some little voids in it. You got to be careful when you're tumbling them to get those cleaned out really well. They're never going to shine in there, but at least you don't want to get grit stuck in them. Here's another maybe agate, maggot. It's got the typical quartz crystal in the middle, and it's kind of banded around the edges there. Pretty little rock. Okay, this next batch of rocks is from near the Reed and Green campground. Sam and I, my neighbor Sam and I, camped there the last 2 years. It's this little campground. It's on the Two-Hearted River. There's only like 4 or 5 campsites there, and we've always been the only ones there. But there's a sandy trail that goes down to the lake from near there. And we went four-wheeling down the trail, and these are the rocks we found. That's just chert, but it's nice and yellow, and I don't find that many yellow rocks, so I thought I'd tumble one up. Not sure what this is. It's nifty. I guess you'd consider this one unikite. It's got the green epidote around the edges there. It's got the orangish feldspar and a whole lot of quartz. This is jasper. Very, very dark red, almost black back here. Another piece of unakite. A little more typical piece. Not sure what this is. Some more jasper. I must have thought this one looked like an agate or something, because I don't know why else I would have picked it up. It's not that pretty. This one, on the other hand, is really pretty. I like that one a lot. Looks like it's just quartz, but has some staining. I like how it just, from white here, and just gradually changes to darker over there. Really shined up nicely, though. And I couldn't tell you what that is. Just kind of like it, though. Okay, next place is the Blind Sucker River. This is over in the eastern UP, kind of in the area of the Reed and Green campground. A little bigger rock there. Nice shine to that one. I just like all the stripes there. This one has a lot of different colors. Not super shiny back there. This side shined up better. A little quartz in the middle. Kind of a fun rock. This is one of my favorites in this batch. Yeah, cool. You got the dark green, you got light green, you got speckled green. Got this little swirly kind of thing back here. This is banded iron formation. It's jasper and hematite in layers. Those usually shine up really nice like that one did. Here's another jasper. I really like the healed fractures on this one. You can see where it cracked and something filled in the cracks. Cool rock. And then this little flat guy, a little quartz sandwich. I wish this one was a little bigger. It's a cool little rock. Started out small and got smaller as I tumbled it. Here's some banded chert. Always like the banded chert. And this one's really cool. This might be a pseudomorph agate. A pseudomorph is where you have one mineral and it gets replaced by another. So sometimes you'll get a crystal growth pattern from one mineral and then a different mineral fills that in. So it looks like the other mineral grew crystals, but it's actually from the original one. I'm not sure if that's what this is, but I suspect it might be. And a little piece of unakite. I don't know if you've watched my other Rocks in a Box videos, but I have a bunch of them. So if you'd like to see more, I'll have a playlist of all of them, and then there's another playlist that just shows my top 5 most popular ones. So I'll see you over there.